Welcome to the first episode of the Werewolf and the Street Whore series from StoryHub. This story is written about a 27-year-old girl named Elena, the legendary werewolf of the past, and Elena becoming a street prostitute over time. Mark's superficial love for Elena and the inhumane fate that Elena ultimately suffers are beautifully and horrifically depicted in this series. All the parts are written by the story writer, and this story is a story that combines the themes of love and horror. Voiceovers are done using AI technology. At the end of 1967, a sad event happened in Grant in England. A 27-year-old girl was brutally hacked to death. That is, until now, no reason or person related to the murder has been found. This is the story of the young woman's life in that city before she was killed. Hello? Mark, what are you doing this evening? Elena made a phone call and asked Mark that. I'm thinking of going to the beach this afternoon, Elena. Mark replied as follows. Elena is a 27-year-old college girl. Her native country is Australia, where she studied IT. She stayed in an apartment near the university in England and was alone. Mark is Elena's best friend and he works in a private company. Mark, I'm not busy this afternoon either. Shall I come too, then, on the side of the beach? Elena asked Marge delicately. Is that something to ask, girl? I will come to the apartment to pick you up. Mark smiled and said, Okay, Mark, then I'll be waiting for you. Bye, Mark. Bye, Elena. See you soon. It's 4:35 in the afternoon. Mark got up from his bedroom chair and went to Elena's apartment. Mark looked in the mirror twice and smiled to himself, but he didn't tell her that he had some thoughts about Elena. Elena didn't know that either. Wait, Mark, give me 2 minutes. Elena said that while Mark knocked on Elena's apartment door. Wow, Elena, you are very sexy today, Mark said with a smile from the corner of his mouth. Oh, this go away stupid, Elena replied, patting Mark's body. Elena was wearing a light dress that didn't even reach her knees. Her voluptuous body and full pair of breasts looked good in that dress. Both of them got into Mark's cute car. Mark, shall we get something to eat? Elena was a little hungry. Elena, what do you want to eat? Say whatever you want, baby. Mark said so. Shall we eat pizza then, Mark? I couldn't eat for a while. Wait, Elena, I will bring it. What are you drinking, Elena? Will you bring me a Coca-Cola for me, Mark? Okay, Elena, I'll bring it. You stay there. Saying that, Mark went to a nearby restaurant. As usual, Elena picked up her mobile phone and started listening to her favorite song. After a while, Mark came with pizza to eat and Coca-Cola to drink. Telling Elena to hold these things, he put the pizza and the 2 Coca-Cola bottles in Elena's hand. They started the journey again and reached the beach in a short time. Elena got out of the car and ran fast to step on the rough waves. Looking at it, crazy girl, Mark said to himself with a smile. Hey, idiot, just wait for me to come. Mark ran behind Elena with the pizza and Coca-Cola he had bought in his hand. Mark, come on, put that away. Look at the strange beauty in the sea today. Elena said that when the freshwater drops of the gently blowing sea wave hit her. Elena, tread the sea waves for a while. Sit on the beach. Even then, Mark was lying on the beach looking at the sky. Elena, so how is your work at the university? Mark asked, turning to Elena's face. No big deal, Mark. We'll go in the morning as usual. Coming back in the evening. Smiling, Elena replied. Mark, I forgot to tell you. What is, Elena? I plan to go on a trip with some of my university friends. Are you coming too? Where is Elena? If you are planning to go, do you know about the mystical island called Vruka Paradisia? That's where we're thinking of going. What? Are you crazy? To Wolf Paradise? No one who went there has come back, Elena. Don't be silly. No, Mark, I have to go there. Are you coming too? Oh, why? I'll think about it and say, okay, if you can't say no, it's not a problem. No, I will come. You can't be sent like that. That's it. If you want to come and go with me, other friends will go. Nothing to fear." "Then when are you planning to leave?" Mark asked with concern. Wolf Island is a dangerous island where many terrible events happen. So far, no one who has been to that island has returned alive. Little did Elena or Mark know that the trip was the beginning of a dark time in Elena's life. Talking like this, they lay on the beach for about 3 hours. As the precious darkness falls, "Mark, let's go now, shall we?" Elena asked at once. There was no answer from Mark. Elena asked the same again, but no answer from Mark. Elena turned to look at Mark. "Come on, idiots. Get up. Aren't we going? Do you want to stay here?" Elena spoke to Mark's body. That's when Mark woke up. Mark was fast asleep. It's getting dark, Elena. We're young, aren't we?" "That's what I've been saying all this time, idiots. Let's go? Then tomorrow morning we have to go to work." "Let's go, Mark. This is the trip. Then conform well. I will tell other friends and then you will come too." I said that. Ha. Let's go then. Your love too. Both of them walked back to the car. "Mark, shall I drive the car?" Elena asked Mark with a cute and tender smile on her face. And, "Okay, but slow, right?" Mark said so, because he has had enough driving experience with her before. As usual, Elena sat in the driver's seat and started the car. At the same time, it started to rain heavily. "Elena, it is raining slowly. The road is not clear." "Don't be afraid, baby. No one knows about my driving as much as you do," Elena said with a big smile. "Oh yes, I know about your driving. I remember paying a big fine once. That's it, so don't be afraid. If anything happens, you will be there. Don't you, baby?" Smiling again, Elena said. After a while, both of them came to Elena's apartment. "Mark, come inside and drink a coffee." Mark got out of the car without saying anything, because he had liked to drink a cup of coffee with Elena in the past. Both reached Elena's house. "Mark, sit down. I'll put some water in the heater. And, Elena," saying that Mark picked up a book in Elena's living room to wait for her. "Mark will boil the water in a little while. Can you see I will put on a wash? And Elena, I'll see if you bring a wash. Mark, the water is boiling and the heater is screaming." Okay, I will see." Mark went into the kitchen saying, "Oh, Mark, why?" "Elena, can you bring my shawl? Where is Elena?" Mark asked. "My room is on the bed. I can't come out. The water is escaping, Mark." Wait a minute. I'm coming." Mark went to Elena's room. When he reached for the shawl, he saw a thin bikini that Elena had pulled down and her pink panties on the bed. "Hey, Mark, don't look at Eve on the bed. Will you give me that shawl? I'm cold. Wait. Here it comes." Mark opened the door of the bathroom to give them the shawl. Elena felt that Mark's mind was getting a little restless after seeing Elena's body, which was only wearing a water-stained white transparent short vest. Why? Haven't you seen a girl's body before, you fools?" Elena asked. It's me. Enough. Elena smiled and said, "Are you going to the living room now? I need to change my clothes, Mark. If you want, take the one that was on the bed and wait." "Oh, I don't want that." Mark stumbled shyly towards the living room. Some time passed. Elena took 2 cups of delicious coffee in her hand, came into the living room, pointing a cup of coffee at Mark. Mark, drink this cup of coffee." Mark took the coffee cup in his hands without looking at Elena's face with hesitation. "Why?" "Mark, you look shy. Are you embarrassed because you saw me like that in the bathroom?" She smiled a little. No. Mark suddenly replied. "Oh, this go. I don't know the extent of the wildness of the boys." Okay. Drink it now, or it will go off. Saying that, Elena turned off her television. She likes to watch a Korean drama. Yes, she is a real Korean drama fan. Mark. It's not that. What are you doing at dinner time? Elena asked. No, Elena. Mark put the cup of coffee he was drinking on the living room table as he answered. Elena? I'll go then. It's late. Mark, are you going to go? Elena replied. Mark, wait a minute. I'll get some of my nice panties from the cupboard to keep the house on fire. Smiling and taunting. Oh, I don't want your panties. Mark looked down and got into his car. Okay, then. Go give me a call. Mark, be careful then. Bye, Mark. Bye, Elena. See you tomorrow then. Saying that, Mark left her apartment. Listen to the story so far and give your opinion. It will help us bring more stories like this to you. See you in the next Curiosity episode.